Man thing, I got him from the reunion crystals twice, which I was gonna select him from the guaranteed selector anyway to dupe him or just get him. So getting him twice was perfect. Took him straight to rank 3, and I took him to the Crucible. I did 39 fights in the Crucible, but I didn't feel like making a 1 hour long video, and people aren't going to watch it, and I don't feel like editing the whole thing and talking for an hour. So I ended up just putting the clips that were like actually fun to make, and like the ones that were about 50 seconds, a minute-ish. But yeah, it was honestly so much fun to get all the footage. I might drop some more videos later, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't really want to make a 1 hour long video. Anyway, so this Weapon X in the Crucible, and all the videos are going to be in the Crucible, but because he's not, not the best for BG's attack. He's really good on defense. But anyway, I was blabbering. This Weapon X, he has poison vulnerability, and he was down in 50 seconds. So I'm trying to show like different things that he is good for, I guess. He doesn't need buffs, like the poison vulnerability was good for him. There's a bunch of fights later that don't have buffs or anything like helping him that much, and he still does really fast, like times. So he doesn't need buffs because he puts his own, but he does need MD. Definitely does need MD. He doesn't need the dupe at all. If anything, it makes him a little annoying if you're fighting like a Mystic in BGs for some reason. Or if a Mystic is fighting him, they get fuel because of his buffs. But like it helps, it's nice, but it's not really needed. And this Venom has a ton of buffs. See, like 11 armor breaks, 11 poisons. And he was down in 35 seconds. Kushala does it in like 25, he does it in 35. When there's a lot of buffs, he's insane. But when there aren't, he's still really, really good. Like I said, I did like 39 Crucible fights. But anyway, this node is the one where you want to parry a lot, and then Dex, and then put the stun. So I did that. I fast-forwarded it so you don't have to watch the whole thing. I think they have stun vulnerability, so they take a little bit more damage. But yeah, just special 2, MD, go back, another special 2, go back, boom, boom. 30k light attack. That's pretty good. Also, I would remove recoil because I know people don't like watching stuff with recoil, but I don't really want to spend 70 units on it. And I got these fights like throughout the week, so I didn't want to just keep turning it off and on and off and on. So yeah, you get what you get. But regardless, yeah, I'm running 4 out of 5 MD. I know some people say 4 is too much for him and 3 is good. I don't mind 4, and I have him unlocked, so like why not? But anyway, this is Claire with Footloose. The thing about his special 2, well, if you don't know, the special 2 nullifies 6 buffs. But the nice thing about it is that if you stun and then SP2, you can like counter an unstoppable buff and you can stun it, nullify it. So you can see here, I think I'm gonna stun into special 2, yeah, and it's gone before the stun even, like he has time to nullify it. And then what I like to do with him is just like SP1 and then heavy, get some armor breaks and poisons, build up a little power through the heavy. You can see like he's back at another bar. And the armor breaks really help the SP2. If it crits for a lot. If it doesn't, it still does fine. And there's still the poisons, there's still the armor breaks. And also, if the opponent is poison immune, it seems like he would be bad, but he's actually really good. I've done like 40-second Captain Marvel fights in the Realm of Legends. I got lucky with crits, but still. Like if they purify or if they're immune to poison. If they're immune to armor break, he does suffer a little because that's kind of where his like big boy damage comes from. But the poison isn't that big of a deal. It does help when it's there, but it doesn't like completely shut him down if it isn't. But yeah, this is King Groot now. He has a ton of buffs. I tried showing stuff that don't have a ton of buffs, but like realistically, you would want to use him when there's a lot of buffs. You know, you can just use someone else. But he's very versatile. The whole point of the first like 40 fights that I got were to show like how versatile he is and how much you can use him in places. But I didn't feel like recording the whole thing, like I said. And then, fun fact, I don't know if people, well, I didn't know. When your agitation, when it builds up, it's when you do mediums, when the opponent has a buff. It's like that little Fury count, the passive one that he has. When it builds up to 100, he gets 50% attack. Well, like up to 50. So as you go, your attack is going up. And then if you special 3 when you have 100, you get another 50% attack. So basically right now, I have 100% extra attack. And I have all the armor breaks, and I have everything. You're seeing like 18k mediums. He does pretty good. He's pretty fast. He's very, very, very fun. Honestly, one of the most fun champions I have. The second I saw him in the reunion crystal, I knew he was going to go to rank 3. It was between him and Beta Ray Bill. And then that guy kind of like, he was fun, but like, I don't know. So, yeah, took Man-Thing to rank 3. Very, very, very happy. I was even considering taking him SIG 40 from the selector, but that would be stupid. So, I'm just going to pick a new champ. But, yeah, maybe I'll sig him up. I don't know. The only reason I would sig him up is just because I like him, not because it helps. But without recoil, I will say, under 50%, the regen is actually really nice. With recoil, it kind of offsets the recoil, but you have to wait for the entire buff to do its thing, because he replaces it every time he throws another special if they don't stack. But yeah, I'm talking a lot because there's really not much about him. You just special 1 heavy, special 2 nullify stuff, ND pushes you right back. All these fights have a bunch of buffs. This is Sabretooth. I don't think he has any buffs here. He has the Fury that triggers here and there, which is nice because it builds up his agitation. But yeah, nothing insane. But he does have the regen that Man-Thing has poison for, so that's great. Yeah, SP1, heavy. Yeah, you can really do like any rotation with him, I'd say. You can do SP1 spam. If you don't have recoil, you can do SP1 spam. In Nagasa's video, that's what he did, and it goes really well. But because I have suicides on, I try to go SP2s, even sometimes SP3, but I didn't want the fights to take too long, because if it didn't take less than a minute, the champion's bad. So, you know, I did SP2s for fast, but some recoil taken. But yeah, like he goes down pretty fast. The poisons, the armor breaks, everything, it's pretty cool. Agitation builds up, the furies from the specials from the SIG. It does help a little. I'm not sure how much exact, like the percentage of attack that it gives, but it does give a decent bit. That was what, 55 for like 600, 700k health. And now this Hela, this one has heavy assault, and he's pretty cracked for heavy assault, because when you heavy the pustules buffs that he puts off the SP1, the attack increase from the heavy goes into the poisons and the armor breaks. So the poisons hit harder, tick harder, and the armor breaks are much higher potency because it's a heavy. So you can see the poison, I have 4 and they're ticking for like 7.5k. And then I do another one. Okay, not now, never mind, I lied. I'm gonna parry and then I'm gonna do another one. Never mind, special 1. But you can see she's already ticking, like you don't really need to do anything. And there was like 100k heavy, and now it's ticking for 11. And she has Lazarus, but because he has poisons, she's just heal blocked pretty much. So she didn't trigger any of them, and he nullified her indestructible. And now this Arcus, he's kind of annoying. Like unless you use Absorbing Man or Wong, it's kind of annoying. Because he reverses your power gain buffs, but Man-Thing is immune to armor break, so he doesn't get cold snapped. And whenever Arcus throws a special, he's gonna heal block and armor break you, so you're guaranteed cold snap throughout the fight. But Man-Thing doesn't really care too much. And I also love the unstoppable on his heavy, because you can risk it, and if you get hit, it's fine, whatever. It also has power shield, by the way. That's why he's doing like a lot of damage. And yeah, also on power shield, just like the heavy assault, when you do a special 2 and you nullify, your armor breaks and poisons get increased attack, as if like from the special attack, because it had increased attack. And yeah, this fight is just gone. I was talking, that was 45 seconds, not even 50. Now the Nova, I don't know if that clip is like that good, because it's Nova. I don't like fighting him. He does have some buffs, but he auto blocks and he does stuff. I don't know. But if you nullify his Fury, he can auto block. I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, like, it's gone now, and then, I don't know, I guess you can't auto block after that. You dex the specials, you heavy. Also, his heavy is surprisingly, it has good reach. Like, I don't know, a bunch of times I throw it, I'm like, it's not gonna hit, and then it does. So, you know. And he also has the unstoppable to be safe. But now he's power locked because of that node that I've never understood how it works. So you can just spam. And then I think I go for one more SP2, and then he should be dead. No. Okay. Dex is special too. And then now he's dead. But yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I really, really like him. Zero, absolutely no regrets. So, very happy, very, very happy. Very versatile champion. Very safe. 93k health, 99k without suicides because I have glass cannon on. Very good defender in BGs, especially with some like annoying nodes. But yeah, that's him, man. He's good on offense. He's good on defense. He's a great champ. He's very, very fun. He just needs MD. But yeah, that's it.